Students are entering a global information society. They need good guides to get them through. I chose a wilderness guide as the theme of this presentation because the global information society we're preparing our students for can be as boundless, ripe for discovery, organic, thrilling, and a little dangerous, just like nature itself. This map is designed to explore in a non-linear way, emulating the investigative path that learners often take. Each site has a video explaining the tour spot. While I believe the library is the heart of the educational space, its services and function in the school should be as important, if not more important, than the physical footprint. That being said, the physical space should engage the users, invite them into the space, and inspire the journey on which they are about to embark. While I have some ideas for the space, I feel that engaging the school community in the design process is critical. When people think of design, they often go to the physical and think of furniture. The redesign of the library is more than just furniture. The design process can be extensive, but in a short recap, this is how I would recommend the process play out. First, start with a statement of the problem. Here, the problem is how to transform the conventional library at Cline into a 21st century learning environment. The next step is to identify the constraints to the solution. These constraints are not limited to building and budget concerns, but also include scheduling logistics, staffing concerns, training needed for teachers and students to use technology and resources. This step would also include identifying campus goals that would need to be met by the new library program. After these constraints and needs are articulated, the research for solutions would begin. This research would include connecting with other libraries, taking advantage of a wealth of resources available to us through professional organizations such as ASL, TXLA, TCEA, and ISTE. Getting ideas from Twitter feeds and the TCEA Library Specialist Interest Group are just some of the possibilities. We are not the only ones grappling with this problem. Once we have some possible solutions to the problem, the next step is to analyze and evaluate those solutions with stakeholders: students, teachers, parents, district technology staff. For adults, these can be face-to-face meetings, online posts. For younger students, this can look like test groups or pilot programs. Using feedback from this process, we would modify solutions and repeat the process until we feel confident our plan for the purpose, services, and space of the library would meet the campus goal of transforming education at Cline. This is a big project, but I feel confident that I would be able to function as a project manager as I brainstorm with various parties, make connections with industry partners, and promote the plan to move forward. As a starting point in the brainstorming process, my vision for the physical space of the Cline Library would take on the organic nature themes of this presentation. This Montessori-styled theme communicates that the library is a fertile ground, that the process of discovery is often nonlinear, that technology is just a tool and not the end goal. It would engage, disarm, and encourage students to experiment and create. The space needs to be opened up for access and lighting. Glass windows opening up to the main hallway would function as a store window for the library, enticing students to interact with the library at school and online. Ways for bringing in natural lighting or softer lighting would be explored. Several solutions include creating shafts of light from the ceiling. I envision caverns that would function as audio-video viewing rooms, buffering out light and sound as students interact with displays. These displays can be anything from simple exhibiting video works or interactive workspaces where students can edit audio-video material. There could be many of these caverns depending on how many would be needed to satisfy class sizes. These maker spaces can have tools such as green screen with appropriate lighting, sound recording booths for narration of books, and a 3D modeling and printer area. In addition to these maker spaces, there would need to be computers to serve an entire class as they learn search tools, digital citizenship, and basic computing skills.